What's up, guys? Ignore that awkward ass laugh. Welcome back to another one of the world's gym. Today we are headed to Tacoma. If you know anything about Tacoma, you would know it stinks.
They don't stink no more.
It stinks.
No, they took out the paper mill.
It stinks. It smells like sewer.
No.
But we are headed to another fitness quest. So I go to Fitness Quest, and it was a small little gym company. But as it gets bigger and bigger, it makes more locations. So this is, I believe this is like the second location or the third location, because they had another one that was like only like a co-ed, but they transformed it into like a regular gym. Well, I mean, it was only a girls' gym, and they transformed it into a regular co-ed gym kind of thing, because it was only for like girls to feel safer. But no one was showing up, because you know how girls are. They want to get looked by guys. They just don't want to admit it. But yeah, so this is, I believe, it's like technically the third location, but it's technically, there was a previous one that was only girls. So yeah, you know, you get the drift. But yeah, we're headed to that. It's a new location, not necessarily new, but it's fairly new at this point. It's been out for a while now, but it's new to the point where they have new equipment, since it is a newer gym. So we're gonna go check it out and see what it's about. We're gonna be doing our little tours and grades and review on it and see what it turns out to be. And we're gonna kind of just base it like the same system that we've always been doing and go from there. But homie, hey homie, can you lower your volume? Our trusty always gym buddies with us, of course, who does not care about much over there on his little iPad. And yeah, that's the background noise that you hear. This kid. Bro, are you deaf? Not a single care. But yeah, let's see what we hit. I don't know if we're gonna hit full body or not. I'm not really feeling it, but we gotta try out all the machines a little bit, so we'll probably just do a little bit, one exercise, or just try out the machines. Go from there. But 30-minute drive, we'll get there soon. And yeah, excited, yay. Catch you guys there. All right, we are here, we're outside. It looks like it was previously maybe a Safeway or a Safeway. It definitely gives Safeway vibes for sure. I'll show you guys in a bit. But yeah, we're here. We're gonna finish our drinks because someone wanted to stop at Gravity, and now they're complaining that they don't like their drinks. So I want a Starbucks, but we got Gravity coffee. If you're from Washington, you know what it is. And if you're not from Washington, I don't think they have this outside of Washington, because I think it's a Washington company.
Based in Auburn.
I had a coworker when I worked at T-Mobile who left T-Mobile to go work for this company because they made more money off this company. I don't see how, but damn, that shit tastes strong. How you like your drink?
It's too sweet.
Girls, they want some shit, then they get it, and then they complain about it.
I like black coffee.
She likes black cock. Just kidding. Oh shit, she's not joking. I don't have it black. Alright, so this is what it looks like from the outside. It definitely has a Safeway old style entrance kind of thing. So very interesting. On the bright side, parking, oh great. Parking shouldn't be bad, but we'll see. Damn. This is supposed to be one of the newer locations too. So you can You can already see the newer style. But hey, can't complain. As long as, oh shit, we're gonna get killed. Oh shit. On the bright side, hopefully we get some good money out of it. But, ooh, that's cold. Didn't even finish the coffee. That shit tastes too strong. But let's get it. What the heck? What kind of shit is this? Well, I'm trying to do my thing too.
Also, they're not gonna let food inside, so.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Just want to tell you guys before so that if you want to eat it, you can put it in the car or keep it. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Taylor, you gotta finish it, buddy.
Did you log in?
Yeah.
Oh, there's just one.
Huh?
Not one.
Oh.
This thing here.
Putting the kid in the daycare. So. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. So, let's rewind a little bit. Clearly, as you saw, I was headed to the gym. We're gonna go to the other fitness quest down in University Place. And yeah, we got there. We showed you guys the parking lot, clearly, as you saw. But my son was not feeling it that day, so we could not put him in the daycare. So we ended up just basically leaving as we got there. So we weren't able to do anything. He just was not in a good mood. Kids are kids. It's all good though. No biggie. Now we're headed back there again. And I mean me and you, because they are somewhere else today, celebrating something else. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna check it out. It's just gonna be us. Let's go see what it's about. And basically the exact same thing that we explained earlier in this video. Different location, new location, same company that is the gym company that I go to, that owns the company, Fitness Quest. This one's up in University Place, like I said, or down in University Place, because it's technically south. But, yep, we got the Starbies, and we are gonna jam out and head over, so we'll catch you guys there. Okay, so we found a little corner to basically do our stretching and just kind of warm up. First impression is it definitely does not feel like a gym. It feels definitely like a grocery store, and you could see just the old layout of the grocery store. One thing for sure though is that they do have pretty much a lot more machines, and the machines do look newer. So that's automatically like a big win and a big plus. And they are all matching when it comes to like the equipment style, like color. Because you know sometimes some companies or some gyms kind of have like different machine companies, and they have different colors, of course, for every kind of like machines company that they produce. But at least this one kind of has that same theme going on for the red and black. I've noticed what was that, Nautilus and Hoist being used so far. We'll do a second look around in a bit, but first impression is kind of like a cluster. That's really the best word to describe it. A clusterfuck. But we'll stretch get this thing going and then kind of see if it can give you a little bit of a tour. Kind of feels a little bit weird to film here, but we'll do the best we can. So, catch you in a bit. Okay, not to be creepy, but this is like the best way to kind of see everything. So, entrance is over there, and you have a bunch of cardio machines to begin with, right to the side of it. So, treadmills, bicycles, free runners, yeah, a little bit of everything there. And then you have a very weird turf area over there with all the machines at that point being more this way. So far, very scattered, but kind of get a glimpse of just how it looks. Restrooms and everything's going to be right to the right of it, and then you have that little sauna thing over there. So that's just a little bit of it, but to give you guys that preview. Okay, so the goal is to always find a different machine compared to the typical machines that you see, so squat racks and deadlift bars and all that stuff. So we did find a power squat machine by Hoist that is very, very different than what I'm normally used to. So I'm trying to look at it, but it basically is almost like a pendulum squat, so kind of thing. So we'll try that out and see how it feels. For me, this is like the best part of gym. It's just finding new gear. So that's the best thing of going. But this one just kind of goes like a hack squat. It has that feel to it. So this is a Hoist equipment. But we don't have this at the other fitness quest that I go to. That one feels cool. Kind of feels plasticky though, I'll be honest. Okay, let's give this a shot with more weight. I never want to just throw a lot of weight on there, so I always start with literally no weight and then get a feel for it. But man, it feels very cheap and plasticky for being a Hoist. And Hoist usually moves really, really good. So I don't know if it's just the machine or the weights themselves, but let's see. still feels very light. But so far we're at 180 on the weight. It doesn't say it has a starting weight. So we're just gonna go with that as a starting weight. No weight means it doesn't lift or anything. Does that make sense? You know how some machines have like a starting weight, like just as far as 45, and then if you do, I don't know, a Smith machine that's like what, 20, 30 pounds without weight, but this doesn't say anything specific, so I'm just gonna assume nothing because it really does feel like air. So 2 plates so far, and it still feels pretty light. Don't wanna go too heavy and wear ourselves out. We're gonna try to do everything, a full body workout. And we're just gonna try to find machines that are new or different. So that's the goal. Damn, I wonder if there's a sign that says no filming, because if there is, I didn't see it. Okay, we found a back row machine, a row machine, but this is chest supported. These are pretty cool. I like these, but we don't have this one at my fitness class. Yeah, we don't have this machine at my fitness class. It's your typical chest supported row, but is it hoist? Oh no, it's Nautilus. Nautilus. Yeah, it's a Nautilus one, but it's not bad. You could definitely feel it on the mid back a lot, but it feels pretty good on the movement. Honestly, it feels pretty smooth. It doesn't feel like it's an awkward position for the elbow and shoulders, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, we're gonna try a little bit of everything. It kind of feels a little bit illegal to film here, so I don't want to just point the camera around because someone already looked at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like if they've never seen a camera. So I'm not gonna be pointing the camera at everything, so hopefully you just get a glimpse of the background and how I showed to begin with. But we're gonna keep finding machines that are different or we haven't used, and we'll go from there. Oh, I see another one. We'll go to that one next. It's a back machine. We'll do that one next. So let's do this. Let's see how much it moves and go from there. You guys are gonna eat afterwards still? Corn. Corn. Okay, so they also have a high row machine, which is back activated, which is pretty cool, but I don't know about the stretch. The stretch doesn't feel really good. Actually, it doesn't feel bad. It feels pretty good to stretch. Let's see with more weight. It does feel very plasticky though, I'll be honest. doesn't feel like stainless steel heavy duty. Like, what company? Like Arsenal. Arsenal makes their equipment out of basically full stainless heavy duty metal. But this one you could tell that has a mix of some steel and maybe aluminum, I think. So it doesn't feel really good on the quality, but besides that, I think that's the only negative. The way this machine faces, it faces the mirror, and they have skinny mirrors. If you know what a skinny mirror is, it's the most annoying thing in the world because you look so flat and so skinny. So it's kind of disturbing to look at myself. Trying to get a good pump and you don't feel yourself getting pumped up. But they do have skinny mirrors in this place, so just be aware of that. And then at the same time, not a lot of mirrors. It's kind of interesting. The ambience at the gym is also kind of very dead. There's really no ambience. So this is kind of more of a come in, do your workout, get in your own zone, and figure it out and get out. It doesn't feel like they have a very nice ambience where it's all mellowed or all hyped up or anything like that. It kind of feels like it has commercial gym vibes. If you know what commercial gym vibes are, it has commercial gym vibes. It has that LA Fitness kind of fitness thingy, like energy vibe. I mean, they have music playing, but even then, it's not even like, it doesn't get you pumped up. So take your pre or your energy drinks before you get here, or find your best playlist because you will need it. But let's continue doing this, then we'll move on to our next machine and see if I can show you guys a little bit more of the gym around without kind of filming other people because they give you the look. But let's get this. Okay, so this machine is by Nautilus. It looks like an incline chest press. That's what it looks like. And I think I just figured it out. I think all of the Nautilus machines are on one side, and I think all of the hoist machines are on the other side. So we're gonna go in a bit to the other side, towards like the front area where the main entrance is at. We're gonna go there and see if that's true. Because so far I have noticed that everything close to the dumbbell rack is all Nautilus. But okay, let's put some weight on this and see how it moves. It moves okay, but it has a slight shoulder pinch on it. But overall, it moves pretty damn good, honestly, for what it is. I've never used one of these machines before. This is kind of almost just like a incline bench on the barbell, but it has a different feel on the back. The back kind of arcs a little bit differently. So that's different, but definitely a lot more machine options at this fitness quest compared to the one that I go to. But I will say one thing, it's fucking hot in here, man. It's hot. It's hot, humid in here. Honestly, it's hot, but it's alright. Let's keep going. We'll do maybe like one more. Even though we're not doing any workouts because we're just trying out the machines. But let's see how heavy it really feels. I really gotta bring my little scale with me because I kid you not, I think these weights do not feel up to weight. But it's very interesting that they put turf by the dumbbell rack. That does not make sense. But I think what they were trying to do is they were trying to have some type of padding for the dumbbells when people toss them. I think that was the game plan on that. Bro, I am so sweaty. Well, the weight definitely increases when you add more weight. Who would have guessed, right? Okay, we found another machine we don't use, that we don't have. A kneeling leg curl by Nautilus. Kind of just like your standard kneeling curl where you have one leg on and the other one straight. So, kind of the same thing, but definitely feels different. So, let's see. Is that locked? Honestly, it doesn't feel bad. It feels pretty smooth on the movement. It feels a little high and a little elevated, but overall, not bad. Not bad. Very ingenious on how they do these machines nowadays. I feel like the way it's all designed and everything, very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not a big fan of it. So let's go to a different machine. Alright. So typical leg extension. Nothing special about this one. But man, it is so crooked. It's crazy. This is driving me crazy. But typical leg extension, nothing special about it. Well, we still need to hit everything. So here we are. I don't remember this machine feeling like this. This is the same machine that we have at my gym, and I don't think it feels like this. It feels a little bit different. Well, you know what it is? It's probably the fact that this is black, so they probably can't anodize it and coat it, as opposed to if they were to be steel or anything like that. So. Okay. Let's do a set of 5 and move on to the next one. I'm not feeling this workout today. It's definitely the environment. Because even at my gym, it's a commercial gym style. But even then, the vibes feel a little bit different compared to this gym. So, very interesting. Let's move on to the next machine. This guy's using it, so we can't move just yet. But holy smoke, this shit's high. Okay. So we found the hoist machines. Yeah. Now we're gonna do shoulders. So nothing special about the hoist shoulder machine, but after this we'll go to the dumbbells and do that. I think we've done enough machines. There was one machine I wanted to try because I have a cable machine that's specifically just the 2 cable ropes, as opposed to like the one that are like used for triceps or biceps or back pulls or anything like that. Not that one. They have like an actual regular cable machine one. I wanted to try that, but it always gets busy and it's only one. But after this, we'll go to the dumbbells and try the dumbbells. Getting tired here. No pre-workout, so it's all water and coffee, energy. All right, let's go to the dumbbells maybe and see what that's like. If not, let's go check out the restrooms. And I think they have a sauna on this one too. Let's go find out. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, so you walk in, a little locker area. Three showers. Three urinals. So I guess this is the restroom. All right, well, that is the Fitness Quest in University Place. And review wise, let's start where we always start. We'll start with the outside, which is parking. Parking is very interesting because it's technically a plaza and it was technically a Safeway and it's technically jointed with a lot of other businesses. So parking can be either really good or really bad. It's a hit or miss. I personally think out of 5, I think a 2 will be appropriate, just for the fact that it might be pretty packed different times because you don't know when someone's coming to a store or someone to freaking AT&T or what it may be. So parking kind of is a hit or miss, a 2. Next is the equipment. This is where it definitely bumps up a little bit because the machines are a little bit newer in the aspect of more updated technology stuff wise with certain chip equipment styles and machines. So at least that way it actually has a little bit better on the machines. It has a lot more variety. It has a lot more options when it comes to different styles of what you're trying to hit on the muscle groups. So out of 5, definitely a 4. Definitely still a lot of innovative stuff, whether it's you want to target your glutes. They have specifically targeted glutes machines that I couldn't do, unfortunately, because there was, of course, women on them. But we did try out different equipments, and I tried to do a big review, but unfortunately it didn't work out as well as planned as I normally film. It was kind of awkward to film in there, honestly. I'll be honest with you. I felt like everyone was literally watching, and sometimes you just don't have to give a fuck. But when a lot of people are watching you, sometimes that could put the staff uneasy, and then that kind of just gets you, booted out for the filming. So you kind of have to try to please them a little bit, but not too much, to kind of have at least a little liberty of filming, and hopefully they don't care too much. But yeah, that equipment wise, it was pretty damn good. I'll give it a 4. I like the equipment, I like the variety, I like the options that they had, and it was a lot of choices, so that's really good. Restrooms and cleanliness, not the cleanest joint, not the dirtiest. I think out of 5, maybe 3 would be valid. It's not dirty, it's not super clean, there's not a lot of options on the stalls and lockers, but even then still pretty damn decent. Maybe 2, 3 we'll give it. But overall on that was really good. Now flow is kind of horrible, I'll be honest. I don't like gyms that are like scattered and very clustered and very like just everything everywhere. That kind of gets my fucking ADD going, and it just tingles your nerves and it's very annoying. But yeah, 2 on that flow. The flow is horrible. There's been a lot more different gyms that have better flow, and the way they set them up and organize them so you can kind of just do one thing kind of helps a lot as opposed to having to jump from spot to spot. So a 2 on that. So we got parking, we got equipment, we got flow, we got clean. What's another one that we always do? What am I forgetting? Parking. I forgot. What's the next one that we always do? Forgot it. I should have watched my videos. I can't remember, honestly. But parking, not bad, not great. But outside, it does not look like a gym. It does not represent a gym. It doesn't have the look of a gym. The interior, the ambience. Is that what we do? That's the thing I know when we do, right? I believe, I'm pretty sure. If not, we're doing it for this one. Ambience is 2. Overall, not great. It doesn't feel great in there. It feels kind of very clinical, very, I wouldn't say boring, because it's never boring to come to a gym. But it doesn't have a lot of energy to keep you going. So you're going to have to motivate yourself, and as long as you're one of those good persons that stays very, very, very well locked in and don't get distracted, you do pretty damn good. So, overall review on it, honestly, could be better. It's not the worst. It's not LA Fitness. Let's leave it like that. So, out of 5, overall gym, 2.5. It still had a lot of good things. More like a 3 on overall, but 2.53. Come check it out. The address will be down there. University Place of Fitness Quest. They have 3 gyms so far in Washington, and this one is located in University Place, like I said. This is one of the newer ones, and then the other 2 that are in Auburn and Puyallup are the older ones. So this one has more equipment, more stuff on that options. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. I understand the filming on this one was not the best, and I apologize for that. Like I said, there was a lot of eyes, and if you get a lot of eyes, you might get a lot of complaints, and if you get a lot of complaints, there is no filming at all in general. So something is better than nothing, glass half full kind of thing. All right, catch you guys on the next one.